but Mr. Warner said public criticism about the deal comes down to a misunderstanding of the list. Mr. Warner said that because Seven has the rights to broadcast these two sports but is choosing to allow Foxtel to show them exclusively as part of the deal does not contravene the rules. Loading, it's not a list that means certain events will end up on freeTV or not, it's the same list for NRL and AFL, Mr. Warner said. In 2015, rights to the AFL were won by Seven and Foxtel, in a $2.5 billion six-year deal, and Nine Entertainment Co. and Foxtel secured the rights to broadcast NRL for $1.8 billion. Both details allow Foxtel to show some games exclusively, in what Mr. Warner considers a similar situation to the cricket deal. The commentary team has been one of the biggest discussions at Seven over the weekend as they try to figure out who will make the cut. I grew up playing cricket and I love cricket and I have my favorite commentators, but it's not about me, Mr. Warner said. Sometimes sports people can become almost robots because the audience never gets to know them, and that's something we will work hard on to make sure it doesn't happen. There is industry speculation Seven could lose up to $30 million a year on the deal, but Mr. Warner brushed off these claims. The first thing the losers do is come up with 100 reasons why it's a bad deal, Mr. Warner said. Mr. Warner said a united approach by Seven and the Rupert Murdoch-controlled Foxtel would provide opportunities to make savings. Two huge production setups won't make any sense, he said. The fact of the matter is, we're very aware of what 10 wrote in the Big Bash League and what 9 used to write. We're going to be the only network selling both those properties, and the response from advertisers has been excellent. Nick Kyrgios in action at the Australian Open in January. 9 recently won the rights to the competition from 7. Photo, Alex Ellinghausen. For the first time there will be no sales team from 9 and no sales team from 10 fighting against each other for advertisers. 9 recently won the Tennis Australian Open broadcast rights after making an offer of $60 million, which was about 50% higher than the previous deal done by 7. 9 also bought the digital rights and described cross-platform rights as one of the reasons it was bullish about the sport. 7 did not secure digital rights as part of the cricket deal, which have been handed over to Foxtel. This means its audience will not be able to watch cricket on 7's streaming platform. For online viewing of the tennis, it's only 1% of the audience, so 98% plus of the audience is on free-to-air television. That's where we write the vast majority of revenue. Mr. Warner said, we made a considered decision on what we felt digital rights were worth, and they're obviously worth a lot more too. Foxtel, Mr. Warner said his experience with AFL had helped with the cricket negotiations and given him confidence 7 could achieve solid ratings even when in a simulcast arrangement with Foxtel. Mr. Warner said ratings were up 8% in 2017 for simulcasted AFL matches. A lot of growth in the AFL audience last year was from women, and the first cricket match is women's international, he said. So we will definitely have diversity in terms of gender in the commentary team.